Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Conley. Keldon Johnson is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Rozier in at the 2 spot. And for the Suns, Griffin out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Rob Williams. Then there's Murray. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding. So that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Pass to Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. And there's Lillard on the assist by Kuminga. Lillard's got the game going here with the first basket for Phoenix. On the wing, Giannis. Defended by Kuminga. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. And he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Antetokounmpo passes to Conley. There's a good screen. Lob pass to Conley.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Here's the Suns with the ball. And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Lillard on top, covered by Conley. Williams inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Antetokounmpo passes to Conley. There's the pick. Rozier kicks to Şengün. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here's Giannis from outside. Utah the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 4. Over in the corner, Conley. Offline with his 3. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers. Lillard with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Rozier with the steal. And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 4. Here's Murray. A beautiful reverse layup.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now, here's Rozier. Really had troubles in the loss to Portland. Pass to Conley. Şengün gets to Conley. Rozier against Murray. Puts it up from 12. It doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Pass to Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hey, Steve, looking at the Utah Jazz, they've been so consistent during the regular season.
Kevin, but they haven't been able to carry this momentum into the postseason. This is a team that wants to win a title so badly, but they know they need to execute better during the playoffs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Damian Lillard is so explosive inside, and right there, that got him the whistle.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Jones checked in for Mike Conley. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Here's Murray following the bucket by the Jazz. Outside for Griffin. The pass to Kuminga. On the clock. Over Rozier. And that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 6. Antetokounmpo dishes to Jones. Passes it to Johnson. Got a piece of it. Now here's Kuminga. He's guarded closely. Murray. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Giannis. And he goes right over Jonathan Kuminga and slams it down.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here we have 2 first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. If you have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys. He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Watford's checked in, and it's Gallinari in for Johnson. Here's Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wily move by Damian Lillard, taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Rozier for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Lillard. He's in the post. Nance on him. Now, here's Lillard. Gallinari covering. Here's Aldama. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gallinari finds Jones. Rebound by the Suns. Lillard with it. Jones covering. Pass to Aldama. Right side Martin. Pass to Aldama. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good. Lillard's got 13.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And over the course of his career, Rozier has really improved his three-point numbers. That off-season work on the jumper has paid off big time.
It's picked off. Three-pointer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off again. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Jackson Hayes is out there with Jang. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Williams. And it's Sumner in at the 1 spot. Johnson in the corner. From past the arc. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Griffin's checked in for Hayes. And Utah with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Gallinari. Suns leading by 9. Here's Sumner. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Murray's checked in for Phoenix. Giannis against Jang. Here's Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
Here's the pass to Şengün. Kicks it out to Jones. From outside, off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Conley against Murray. Over Conley. Jacks up a three. That shot by Griffin, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Jazz. They trail by 9 points. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Johnson.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Jang with the screen on Conley. Murray the pass to Jang. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And here's Conley outside. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
Has a great sense of the court and spacing, reads defense as well, and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Cody Martin. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to Conley. Now Jones. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Pass to McGee. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Suns have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. And they continue to control the glass.
Kuminga and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Crosses over, going inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on JaVale McGee. And Phoenix making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And a switcher also for Utah. Watford's checked in. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stepped below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Here's Lillard. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
A little contact can't slow Damian Lillard down. He speeds right past it to his shot.
Conley kicks to Antetokounmpo. Johnson in the corner. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Out to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Phoenix leading by 7. Lillard dishes to McGee. Utah with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Watford. To the inside. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
McGee is screen on Rozier. Griffin's shot is off. Jazz trail by 7. Loads it up for Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Griffin passes to Lillard. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Suns making a change here. Aldama's checked in. Nancy's checked in for Utah.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass. Lillard's got 19 points.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And the Jazz, another three.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed one from behind the arc in the first quarter, two here in the second.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And it's Rozier missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lillard with it. He's got 19. Hit by Kuminga. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Damian, where does that game face of yours come from?
I think.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey, everybody. First off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
In Holiday, they get a guy who can do a bit of everything. What I love is that even when he isn't putting up huge numbers, he's still an impact maker.
And guys, let's talk now about how incredible Damian Lillard was in that first half.
He's got to be thinking no one can stop him down low. I'm very familiar with that feeling. Every time you touch it, you believe you're putting the ball in the bucket. Ah, memories.
I'll give you that, Shaq. Now your Jay, that's another story.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Alperen Şengün out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Conley. And it's Rozier in at the 2-guard spot. Williams sends a screen through Lillard. Murray outside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And the wide-open shot from Griffin. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Şengün with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Wide open look here for Murray. Kept alive. Williams kicks to Kuminga. Back to Williams. Moves back up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
There's Kuminga. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. So for the Suns, Martin's checked in for Griffin, and Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Lillard. Utah also making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. That one misses for Kuminga. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Gallinari dishes to Jones. On the wing, Rozier. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Williams passes to Murray. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Murray's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Şengün. Good team by Williams.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Murray, no good. Jazz trail by 7. Gallinari up top. Defended by Kuminga. Gallinari passes to Rozier. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And Kuminga throws it down.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Jones finds Johnson. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Gallinari outside.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Aldama's checked in, and it's Jackson Hayes in for Kuminga. Utah calls timeout. Here's Jones. Gallinari outside. Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Rozier. Out to Gallinari. And they get it. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. Murray's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one is good.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Murray against Rozier. Murray outside. Back to Martin for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Martin's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
And this is Murray's role. He knows that his teammates rely on him to orchestrate the offense.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Jones the pass to Nance. And that one, good.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd. And good that time. Aldama's got his 2nd basket of the night.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
He can't get it to go. Murray with the defensive effort. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Drives to the hoop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or 2.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
And he can't hit the second.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
And it goes down 2 points.
And the passing skills of Giannis continue to improve. His floor awareness has grown through the years.
Here's Lillard. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Conley the pass to Antetokounmpo. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And it's now 26 points for Giannis.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
In the corner, it's Griffin. It's Sullivan to Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside, Jones. Pass to Nance. Over in the corner, Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Lillard. Conley's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. Misses the jumper, and so it's Phoenix with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Jonathan Kuminga, Damian Lillard out there with Griffin. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Williams at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Suns leading by 10. Down low, deflects the pass, and Williams throws it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
The Suns making a change here. Murray's checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Terry Rozier's checked in for Jones. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here is Conley. Tries the spin move. Rozier for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Lillard outside. Williams trying to break free, and he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 23 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Giannis kicks to Johnson. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Unloads from 13. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Williams with the ball for Phoenix. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Lillard, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD, or AD, or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And Utah making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Johnson in the corner. The Jazz with another miss.
And he has lost all confidence out out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
You got to love to see Damian Lillard light it up like this on offense, making a big effort to deliver for his squad.
Rozier against Murray. Conley for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Murray outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Rozier all alone. And yes, it's good.
The lightning quickness of Rozier, proving how dangerous he is when the break is on.
Pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Jazz trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they pick up two.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
They set the pick. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Hayes kicks to Murray. Conley against Lillard. Williams, a screen on Conley. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Lillard missing.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Molinari passes to Şengün. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Griffin's checked in for Hayes. Then for the Jazz, Giannis comes in for Gallinari. And Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. Lets it go from 11 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Suns leading by 12. Now, here's Lillard. Outside for Griffin. Tries it from the top of the key. And the rejection by Giannis. Over in the corner, Rozier. And it's up to Kumbo, picking up the assist. Rozier's got it back down to within single digits for Utah. Lillard against Jones. Lillard dishes to Kuminga. Outside Griffin. Here's Murray. The shot's good.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 29.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
And then Lillard slams it in.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Jazz trail by 11. Rozier looking around. And the pass to Giannis. And the shot is long. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lillard.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Edmund Sumner's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix calls timeout. They're ahead by 8. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jones against Lillard. Over Jones. Excellent D that time from Jones. So it's the Jazz now, trailing here by 8. Rozier for 3. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 14 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Here's Sumner. So the Suns win it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
Pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey, no entiendo.